Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just find out what is happening in your world. And your strength and your near future. And your potential outcome. So looking here, bottom of the deck, Three of Cups, you're in a really good place. The energy that I'm picking up from you, it is a little bit, I don't want to say back and forth. There's definitely some deep-seated fears based on whatever happened to you in the past, but you're really actively trying to suppress that type of energy. You're not trying to give it any more weight than it has. You're not trying to put any more emphasis on it. So what I'm seeing here right now is that you probably met somebody, Two of Cups, but you might be in your head a little bit about it with that Nine of Swords energy. And what I'm picking up here is that the universe really wants you to understand why. Why is it, what is it about this connection? What is it about this person, this relationship that's triggering you a little bit, that has you in your head really kind of... The Nine of Swords picks up on anxiety. The Five of Swords in this deck specifically, I get like headaches from it. And so there's something about this that's very uneasy. This is what feels like it's triggering for you. I can see here in the past, King of Wands energy. So this might be the type of person that you met. So somebody who's a leader, a natural born leader. Maybe a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be though. This would be somebody who really just has a very strong head on his or her shoulder, knows what he or she wants, and is going to go after it. Your strength here, Ace of Wands, is about pursuing exactly what you want. So even with some of these fears that you have, even with some of this like internal pressure that you're feeling within this new relationship, you are going to pursue what you want to pursue. You're not really letting that hold you back. And so this is where that active suppression feels like it's coming into play. I do have the Eight of Wands showing up here in your near future. So this is going to be some sort of communication, probably happen pretty quickly. I'll find out more when I clarify as to what that means. What is that about? Here's what's happening though. You've been in a very long cycle of feeling very responsible for a lot of things. And this is something that really has weighed on you pretty heavily. Three of Wands, 10 of Wands. And so you're finally at the end of this cycle, and it's almost like you're discovering yourself again. You're discovering, whoa, now what do I do? I don't have all these responsibilities anymore because that's been taken away from me. I closed that out. Now what? What's next? Well, what's next is a new beginning here with the Fool energy, and which is exactly what you want here. You want a brand new beginning. Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting here is a lot of self-love, a lot of really allowing your heart space to kind of dictate what it is that you want. And so I really love this energy for you. Let's see what deck to clarify. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Okay, right away, two cards. So the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. What I'm getting is the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of fear here around setting some sort of boundary. What you're afraid of is losing somebody because you were too hard or too kind of steadfast in what you were looking for. And that's actually not true at all. When you set those healthy boundaries, they're healthy. I think what you're afraid of is that somebody isn't going to respect your healthy boundaries, and you're going to right back into a position where you were in the past, where you were taking on all the responsibility within a relationship because everything was falling on you. And that's the best advice I could give in that kind of perspective, if that's going to be the case, is that really the relationship you want to be in? Probably not. So set the boundaries, set them early, and see what happens from there, because the right person is going to respect them. And that's truly what it is. Five of Swords, the World. Yep. Everything that you went through in the past, that is coming to some sort of close here. It has been coming to a close. It's just now about those residual feelings that are left over from your perspective that you need to address. With the King of Wands, I'm getting the Six of Swords here. So you were moving away from somebody who was like that. Because there's two sides to the King of Swords, or the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who can be a my way or the highway type of energy, or this person can be very self-secure and confident to say, you know what, yeah, I can always learn, I can always develop and grow. I don't have to do things the way that I've always thought. If you show me through facts and data that things can be different, the King of Wands will accept that. So there's something here with the Six of Swords. Let me get one more card. Six of Swords, King of Wands. Because it feels like I'm missing a piece to the puzzle. Yep. This is the person, when you met this person, this King of Wands energy, this is what helped close the chapter. So Six of Swords, Ten of Swords. You might have met this person at the end of that chapter closing, or this person may have helped trigger that ending for you. And so you're at this point now of trying to kind of work through what's left. With the Ace of Wands, I'm getting the Eight of Wands. So communication around what you want, that's your strength. I also see it happening here in your near future. So let's get one card on that Eight of Wands. Five of Swords. So if you met this person at a time where you maybe were not at your best, and this person recognized it, and you start saying those healthy boundaries, having that conversation with this person is actually going to be in your best interest. This conversation is going to be, look, I have some things that I'm still working through. There's something here that I need to kind of process, and I'm doing it. But I just want you to know that that's where my headspace is right now. So it's all connected, all connected. I want to move forward with you, but at the same time, I'm still trying to address what happened here in the past. I'm still processing. With the Three of Wands, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so it does feel like what you want was delayed, but not permanently delayed. Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups. And so the burdens came from almost like you were so into the weeds here that you really couldn't see what was right in front of you. There was this confusion and this lack of clarity on what you should be doing, what you should be responsible for. And so what you did was you just picked up the slack across the board because you weren't clear and you didn't want to not take responsibility for something, or not take accountability, or pick up the pieces. That's all done. That's all come to a close. With this Fool energy, I got the Fool again with the Four of Wands. And so you do want this new beginning. You absolutely want a new beginning, and you want it to move towards Four of Wands. So could be marriage if that's what you're looking for. Definitely some sort of commitment with another person. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. The Unknown card. So the unknown is specific to this deck. And so what this indicates is that you are prioritizing yourself and your self-love and making sure your emotional needs are met. And the unknown card is here to say that the result of that is not yet clear. But what I'm actually picking up from this is that nothing is set in stone here. So things are going to ebb and flow, just like they do with the moon, because there is a moon here that I'm very focused on up in this top corner. And we are about to have an eclipse in Taurus on the 28th. So there's definitely something significant about the moon and the phases of the moon, and when this all kind of comes to a head for you. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.